Nicola Sturgeon has been accused of blocking the progress of her SNP rival Joanna Cherry, who today was forced to withdraw her candidacy in next year's Holyrood elections. Ms. Cherry, who is linked with Ms. Sturgeon's SNP predecessor Alex Salmond, had planned on challenging the First Minister's ally Angus Robertson in the Edinburgh Central seat. This morning Ms. Cherry said new measures, which demanded MPs resign their Westminster seats in order to stand in Scotland, had forced her to back down. She said, "It is unprecedented in our party's history of dual mandates to demand that a parliamentarian make themselves and their constituency staff unemployed in order to be eligible to be a candidate. It is particularly unreasonable to demand this in the middle of a pandemic. I am not prepared to do it, and so unless circumstances change, I won't be seeking nomination for Holyrood in this election." It comes as the SNP's National Executive Committee, NEC, considered plans for dual mandates during next year's May Holyrood elections. They would see MPs forced to resign if their seats were selected for Holyrood, which would trigger a by-election to take place on the same day as the Scottish election. Plans would also force MPs to secure at least £10,000 worth of funding for the subsequent by-election, so that branches in constituencies do not have to fund two election campaigns at once. This would have effectively stopped Ms. Cherry from sitting in both London and Edinburgh. But SNP MPs and supporters hit out at the absurd plans. MP Simon Ritchie tweeted, "The leaked SNP-NEC plan to charge candidates £10,000 for standing as a candidate when they hold a seat in a different parliament is purely to stop Joanna Cherry. That's why it's being considered now. It's so transparent as to be absurd." The SNP's former deputy leader at Westminster, Kirsty Blackman, told The National, "If a sitting MP decides to stand as an MSP, I do understand that there are significant funding issues because that individual is causing a by-election. There are also local organizational issues with running one campaign immediately after another. My big concern about asking an MP to stand down much in advance of a Holyrood election is that this will have knock-on implications for their staff."